डे का माहौल है। डिम्पी और प्रियंका एंड मानसी ऑलरेडी अपने प्लान्स बना रहे हैं, लेकिन पीवीआर जो कंपनी है, बहुत बड़ी एग्जीबिशन कंपनी है, वो भी अपने प्लान्स बना रही है अपने स्क्रीन्स बढ़ाने के अक्रॉस द कंट्री। उन्हें मालूम है कि अब धीरे धीरे ओमाइक्रॉन का वेव वीकन होता जा रहा है और सब लोग ढूंढ रहे हैं कौन सी मूवी देखने जाए। मल्टीप्लेक्स की तैयारियां वो ऑलरेडी कर रही है। M3M के साथ भी उन्होंने एक जॉइंट वेंचर किया है। और मेरे कोलीग दानिश आनंद ने पीवीआर के MD संजीव कुमार बिजली से बातचीत की कि इस तरह की डिमांड वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, जिसकी तैयारी उन्होंने शुरू कर दी है अपने एग्जीबिशन स्क्रीन एडिशन को लेकर। आइए सुनते हैं।
We have been joined by Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Bijli. He's a joint managing director of PVR Cinema. So thank you so much for talking to ET now. Today is a big day for your company, and you have just tied up with M3M. So could you tell us more about this partnership with M3M?
Well, you know, M3M is one of the most reputed developers in Gurgaon, especially Golf Course Extension Road. And they've come up with some amazing developments around that area, commercial, residential, and also malls. And we've been talking to them for a very long time to do something together. They've got this 14-acre piece of land in Golf Course Extension Road, which is a multi-use development, out of which 1 million square feet is what they've allocated for a mall. And we've always looked for great locations, great partners, great developments, where we can house our cinemas and our multiplexes and be able to provide our kind of cinemas which are iconic and comfortable to all sorts of people and all sorts of demographics and all areas around the country. So we're very fortunate that we found this piece of land with them, and we've collaborated with them to open an iconic cinema, yet another iconic cinema in Gurgaon.
So could you tell us more about the new cinema that will come up in Gurgaon? How many screens are going to be there, and what are your plans for that particular cinema?
We have about 8 screens, and 8 screens is going to be multiple formats. So far we have planned to have 2 Lux auditoriums, which are the high-end auditoriums. We are planning on having a 4DX screen, which is the one where all the senses move and all the seats move. And a large screen format with about 10 meters or 11 meters height, which will be our PXL format.
So going forward, can we expect PVR to tie up more with M3M so that there will be more future collaborations? Like, it is just Gurgaon as of now, yeah. But apart from Gurgaon, any other areas within Delhi NCR that are under your radar?
Yes, we're always open to that, and I think in our business what is important is to have a good relationship and a good rapport with the developers, because of course they're the ones who give us a space in the right location. They're the ones who build good developments and malls, and if we are able to click and if we're able to find a good working relationship with them, then why not? We've always had a history and an experience of working with the same set of developers over the last 20 years, because we formed that relationship and respect for each other.
So this particular expansion has come at that particular point of time when we're in the middle of the pandemic. So do you think the timing is right?
The timing is always right, and I think pandemic is very temporary and already it's waning off. There are a lot of countries around the world who have actually now relegated to a mild flu. And as a business, we can't stop growing because we believe in the business. We believe people have come back to the cinemas, and they will come back to the cinemas once everything is normalized and it's open. So for us, the growth engine has to keep going, and we have to keep looking at newer locations, newer cities, newer towns, to expand our product and our brand and provide the PVR experience all across the country.
So talking about the whole environment right now, we are seeing a tremendous drop in cases. Not a tremendous drop, but we are seeing a slight dip in fresh COVID cases every day. And many states have started to uplift the restrictions. And even Delhi has reopened the cinemas with 50% capacity. So from a business point of view, how is the business right now? If we talk about Pan-India, or probably if we talk about North India right now, do you think things are coming up to the pre-pandemic level? And how much time will it take to reach the pre-pandemic level?
You know, I mean, unfortunately, this wave, of course, from a business perspective, of course, from a human loss perspective, it was still devastating. One life lost is, too much of a life lost. And of course, many lives were lost in the third wave as well. No matter how much we classify it as a mild wave, people did lose lives. From a business perspective, of course, the lockdown
ओके, तो क्लियरली यहाँ पर पीवीआर के मैनेजमेंट से हमने बातचीत की और आप देखिए स्टॉक प्राइस भी यहाँ पर हरे निशान में ट्रेड करता हुआ, जहाँ बाजार में उतार चढ़ाव के बीच कमजोरी भरा माहौल है। स्टॉक प्राइस 1000